you say it doesn't deny the validity of mental illness, but it expands its context. And that is so important, because often I think people who maybe have experienced an acute psychotic break, it's such tricky ground to walk on, because you want to acknowledge this from a Jungian point of view, the mundus archetypus, right? The archetypal world, right? But also you don't want to negate the fact that sometimes people are so flooded by those waters of the unconscious that they are unwell. And and I think walking that to acknowledge both is super important, because often people want meaning, and when you get unwell and your world collapses perceptually, psychologically, socially, physically, that can happen in like an acute psychotic episode, you want it to mean something, because normally in those early prodrome phases the world lights up for a lot of people and it means so much, and they see this deeper meaning, they think they've seen beyond the veil, and maybe they have, but when it all collapses they're holding on to that meaning. And maybe we can talk about it a bit later as we go on, but I think you're touching at this as well, that I think even when it all collapses there is still deep meaning to be found. And it may be very difficult to face and to unpack, like that road to Damascus took 3 years, might take you more, but I think the meaning is there. Yeah, so I love that line. It doesn't deny the validity of mental illness, but it expands its context.